Hello, it's Christmas time at Swindonweb. Come on in, join us. Hello and welcome to Swindonweb's Festive Flavours, a series of programmes in the run-up to Christmas with some fabulous Christmas recipes from ingredients, many of which have been sourced locally. Now we're here at the kitchen in the Pot and Home in the National Self-Build and Renovation Centre in West Swindon. And we're joined by our resident chef and recipe writer and food guru and more. She's of course Lesley Holdship. Hi Lesley.
Hello Alistair, how are you?
Lovely to see you again.
Thank you very much.
And what are we going to be doing on the series of programmes?
We are going to be doing a festive menu actually, and again, as you said, using some local ingredients. We're going to start off with making a little canapé, and then we're going to move on in the next few weeks doing a lovely starter, very festive starter. Quite a simple preparation of how to prepare a turkey, but actually lots of people don't really know how to do that, so we'll go through that, and then we're going to make a very nice alternative to a Christmas pudding. So the complete package? Yes. Well, we're feeling festive, but I don't think we have to be that festive, so we can...
Alistair,
I thought it was very becoming. You can
have that back, James. He can have that for his Christmas night. Anyway, so we're all set up. What are we going to start with on today's show?
Well, I know we kind of talked about the fact that we might be doing this for perhaps a Christmas lunch or something, but we're going to be using some leftovers in this recipe. So this could actually be used for maybe a New Year's Eve or something like that. We're going to be making some little canapé with very simple, perhaps things you might even have in the store cupboard. So we've got some cooked turkey there. And we're going to be making coronation turkey because I thought it was kind of a bit topical, you know, with
finish
the
off the Diamond Jubilee year. Yeah, very good.
And then we're going to top them off on these little mini poppadoms. So very simple. So what are you going to do? Do you want to do something for me today?
As always, I'm ready.
Well, I tell you
what, do
what,
my best anyway.
We're going to be. This is just some cooked turkey that I bought. So we can just peel that. Not peel that, shred that with your fingers, break it up into the bowl. Right. So would you fancy doing that?
Yes, I can do that.
Start putting the sauce ingredients, so we'll move that over there.
Shall I do that over here?
You can do that over there if you like.
Okay, and what are you going to be doing? Putting the sauce together?
Well, actually, I can't do anything if you do that.
You need the bowl, don't you?
Yes, I do, yes.
Well, why don't you add the ingredients and I'll pop the bits in at the same time. How's that?
So, coronation sauce can be quite complicated. Some people, many probably chefs now might make it a bit more complicated, but I'm going to do it just quite simply. Right. So with some mayonnaise, some mango chutney, a little bit of cream or creme fraiche or yogurt, whatever you've got in your fridge, and then some curry powder and a bit of lemon. Very nice. So what I think that does get done with coronation chicken or turkey too much is that it gets a bit sort of claggy and a bit too much mayonnaise, so we're not going to go with too much in there, I think. As you said, you've got those healthy alternatives like creme fraiche. Yes. You can even get light creme fraiche now, can't you? Yes, you can. So that's half the fat, or even less than that sometimes now, actually. We're just going to have a little bit of cream, as that's what I've got. So we're just what the heck, it's Christmas, you're allowed to, absolutely, and that's the thing with Christmas, isn't it? Is I think you need to be able to just go for it and indulge a little bit. Yes. Actually, everything in moderation. You know, an alternative could be creme fraiche or yogurt or, yes, whatever you've got. Oh yes, yogurt, very nice. Yes, a bit of Greek yogurt or even just some, you know, if you wanted that low fat element, because you've got the mayonnaise, and you can just use a 0% fat yogurt, and you can get a 0% fat Greek. So that's it. Shred your right. I'm doing that. Shred your turkey in, and then we've just got some curry powder, and this is just a bog standard curry powder. Now you don't quite often see that in recipes very much anymore, I think. No, because the trouble is we've got all very exotic, haven't we? With all sorts of different things. So. But I think it's perfect for this kind of thing. So that's what we're using for that today. So okay, lovely. There. And then for the sweetness, because a coronation chicken needs to have a good bit of sweetness, I really like to use mango chutney. Some people might like to use a mashed banana, and they might put raisins or apricots in there, but I really love the flavour that mango chutney gives, because again, it's got more spices in there as well. Right. And it might actually be something you have in your cupboard anyway. So we're going to put in a couple of spoonfuls. This is a nice one, actually. You can see all the lovely seeds in there. So this is actually very simple, isn't it? Very simple, which is what I think the other thing you need at Christmas time. Wouldn't you agree? Well, absolutely. You want to be spending all your time socialising and being with your guests, not in the kitchen. No, that's right. I think people have spent enough time in the kitchen, won't they? Yes. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon into there. Oh yeah, that's a bit of lemon juice. Would you like to give that a little stir? A little stir, absolutely. And a little pippy. Oh, he can stay in there. A little pip's gone in there. He'll be all right. Yeah, very easy, isn't it? Really simple. Yep.
I can manage that. This is my style of cooking.
Is it?
Yep. Look at, I love the colour coming out there as well. Lovely colour. Very good.
Okay, so what we can then do is I've moved some of those aside, and then we can bring the serving plate over. Now you wouldn't want to put this mixture onto the little poppadoms too early. Actually, a little bit of pepper as well, I think. You wouldn't want to put them on too early because it will make them go soggy.
Right, okay,
so you could make this mixture up.
Leave it in the fridge.
And leave it in the fridge. Exactly,
perfect.
And just have it ready. So if we get rid of that...
And of course, the time between Christmas and New Year, people are having a lot of drinks, parties and things like that. So this is actually perfect for that, isn't it?
Really good, yes. Excuse me. And then if you are making this on any other day apart from Christmas Day, then you've got the cooked turkey, haven't you? So ready
absolutely.
To go. Let's choose a few of those nice whole ones, if
there
possible.
There we go. Right, and what?
So, put them on first, and then we'll
fill them.
We can fill them while they're.
And I see we've got one of these trendy slates.
Yes. Well,
actually, did this fall off your house?
It fell off my friend's house, funny enough.
Did it?
But yes, and you can still see the
nail hole.
The nail hole in there.
But you're very on trend with that, aren't you?
Yes, slate and wood and things like that. Yes, are great for serving things on.
Look at this, just very nice and easy, and again, this lovely, very easy finger food. People walk around.
Yes, absolutely.
Lovely. There's something about that old-fashioned entertaining of actually having things you pass around and people nibble at.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's very nice.
Like communal food. I like doing that on the table as well, putting it on the table so people can pass it around.
And the Europeans, of course, are very, very good at that, aren't they?
Yes.
Very, very nice. Actually, you can smell the curry powder, but there's some sweetness in there as well. Lovely.
Right.
And you can't beat some fresh herbs.
Would you like to pick up a few leaves from that?
Right, so you just want the very tips on the ends, do you?
Yeah, well, yes, whatever you fancy. And if we just
throw them in, or are we putting these on as a garnish?
The top, so we just do a little garnish.
There we go.
Now, we're not going to load them too much. We want them to be sort of so that someone can pop that into their mouth. And there's nothing worse than having a canapé that's much too big and you can't actually get your mouth around it.
And then you're having to spend the rest of the day vacuuming up all the mess that people have made.
Because hopefully if you've got canapé, then you're not going to be having too much washing up. You won't be having lots of plates and things. You might just have
this is
few
a great idea.
serviettes.
Great idea.
Ooh, except when they fall over like that one does.
But it's one of those things which is... Again, I suppose this is what recipe writing is all about, where it's just the idea.
Yes.
And it seems so obvious, but actually someone's got to come up with the idea in the first place.
Yes, that's right. And actually there are very, very, very few original recipes these days. And it's just now people's sort of take on sort of traditional recipes, I think.
Yeah.
Because most recipe ideas have been thought of, really.
Very good. Well, and again, it's those little touches at the end,
adding
like
a
the
modern
herbs
twist,
and
isn't
things
it,
to it, which is nice.
Yes. That one there.
Fabulous. And look at that.
Oh, I will do that little half one there because he's looking a bit lonely.
He needs some help. There we go. He can have half a coriander leaf as well to go with it.
Great.
Perfect. Well, look at that. Isn't that lovely?
So
I mean, that took literally seconds to do. It did take
hardly any time at all.
That was lovely. Now, while I finished that, thank you very much indeed to Lesley for a fabulous dish today. And she will be back in our next programme where she's going to be showing us how to make a delicious salmon starter. Now, for the recipe today and everything you need to know about Christmas in Swindon, from shopping to dining to events and more, just look at our website, swindonweb.com. So in the meantime, until we see you next time, thank you to Lesley. Thank you for joining us. Bye for now.